This one obvious concept has changed the way I think about money and has helped me tremendously in my financial life. To get straight into it, that one concept is focus. Growing up, I never realized how much I was trained to try to do as good as possible in school, try to get into a good college, and then get a job, and then be employee of the month and do the very best I could. I was never thinking about what I was doing at the time. I was constantly thinking about what I had to do in the next 5 steps ahead. I was always thinking a year, two, even 5 years into the future. I was never focusing on what I had to complete at that time. Throughout a lot of my careers, I burnt out. I always started off strong for the first couple months or even couple years, and I made great progress every time I changed companies, and I was always getting paid more in these companies. But I never lasted long. I can never build a long term relationship with an employer because I always burned out. And I never realized until after many, many burnouts, I was forced to take a step back and reevaluate one of the common things that was keeping me from staying at a company for long term. It was real hard because every time I went to a new company, I was making more money. So I thought I was doing well by doing that, but I didn't realize my lack of focus. I never realized how trained I was my entire life to always be thinking 5 steps ahead, 5 years ahead, and never enjoying what I had to do and never living in the moment at work and focusing on the task at hand because I was always thinking about the progress I was going to make. I was never living in the moment. I was always living in the future. Once took a step back and started working on my focus, my life changed. I was able to now be less stressed, less anxious, and be able to enjoy the task I was doing. I never realized that I tried to multitask way too much, and that caused me to stop doing everything. I tried to do 100 things at a time. I was able to juggle it for a few months or even a year or two, but then eventually that would all come crashing down and I would have to start over. I'm telling you, one of the secrets to making real progress in your financial life is learning how to focus, learning how to slow down. My tip for you is if you can't focus for at least 1 hour every day on one side hustle, not multiple, your main job and one side hustle, the problem may not be your side hustle not generating enough money or you not being smart.